Well, hello beautiful people, welcome to my channel. My name is Teresa and I am the cruise director on the magical mystery tour that is this channel. What have we got today? We have got my biggest eyeshadow palette. She's 88 shades and that is Simba, who's having a little bit of anxiety. Before we get to the look, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, ring the notification bell to be alerted to any new uploads, and if you like this video at the end, please give it a big thumbs up. So let's get to it. As I said, Simba has got anxiety today. Well, not just today. He's got anxiety every day. He does take medication for it. He wants to be outside. It's a cold, miserable day. He's not going outside. He desperately wants to be there. It's not happening. But I digress. I'm going to start digging into older palettes that I have back here. Ones that I've forgotten all about. And this is one. I bought this a long time ago. This is from Qing, I think it's pronounced, Beauty. It's currently on sale for about 39 Australian dollars. Normally full price about 70. 88 shades. Let's see if this is any good. Oh my gosh, these animals. I've shut the door now because they are trying to kill me today. So let's take a look at this. This is from the Qing Beauty shop. It's Chinese, made in China. Don't think that anything that is made in China is automatically bad quality. It's not. There are plenty of high-end beauty products that are made in China. There are plenty of indie. This, however, I'm not sure. This is normally about $70 full price, $70, $75. It's currently on sale for, I just had a look and did the calculations, it's 39 Australian dollars at the moment. There are 88 shades. This bottom row is all glitters. I am not even going to touch that. We've got a mix of shimmer and matte. Let's see what the quality is like. I'm going to start dipping into some of my older palettes, doing a bit more of a sustainable shop my stash. Obviously, if a new palette comes out that takes my eye, I'm definitely going to dive into it. But I'm going to have a look at some of the forgotten ones. This I don't expect many people will have, but if you've got a palette that is sitting in the back of your makeup drawer that you haven't thought about for a long time, I'm trying to encourage you to dig into that. If there's one that you want me to play with, see if I've got it, you know, mention it to me down in the comments. Okay, I don't even know how to start with this. So let's get a fluffy brush. Go into this shade here. It's a peachy shade. Tapping it off. Oh, that's not bad. Pigment staying. It's been that long since I've used this, and to be quite honest, I think I've only used it once when I did get it a long time ago. I don't even know what made me buy it. But if you've got, you know, you might want to try this for yourself, or you might have a young one that is looking, whether that be a daughter or a grandchild, that is looking at wanting some makeup, some beauty products that this might be good for. Oh, well, that's immediately better than what I thought it was going to be. Okay, so I'm going to go into this brownie colour. It's so hard to hold this up. That's how it's looking. Well, it's a really warm orangey brownie colour. It's hard to hold this up given the size of it. It's so pigmented. Okay. I'm actually really surprised because that's gone on super quick and is blending so easily. really surprised. Back into that first shade now, just to go over. I could have done a rainbow look with this, but given it's a super, super, super cold day, I think I'm going to be laying up with a jumper and it may not have matched. Oh, these all have shade. So I used the shade Upbeat and then I've just used the shade Epic. I know you're shocked I can read them because there's not huge writing, but it's because it's in caps, it makes it easier. I think I'm going to go in with the shade, let me have a look, with the shade Sweet now. To darken up the outer corner. Can I tell you, I'm really, really pleasantly surprised. This is what happens when you've got, if you've got the amount I have. They just don't get the use for starters. And you sort of forget as to, now that I've stamped that on, I'm just going in with this to just blend the edge there. You forget what you have, certainly with these types of ones that I've bought that are on the more affordable side, I'd guess, because I wouldn't have paid full price for this. I don't believe. I probably would have got it when it was on a sale. Look at that. That's just blending gorgeous. And when you buy something, I've got a lot of higher end ones and I tend to reach for them. And this sort of sits at the back. I'm just going in with that second shade now, just over the edge, right on the edge. And then I will go in with the first shade. When you've got a lot, you don't tend to reach for something like this. And isn't that a shame? This is creating a really nice sunset look. What a gorgeous, gorgeous colours they are. I'm really loving them. I need something a little bit light just up underneath. There's really only this sort of fleshy pink, which I wish they had more of a bone neutral, which they don't. Just trying to clean up underneath my brows. Now I'm going in with some of the shimmers now. I mean, far out. I'm going in with these two over here because I'll probably go between them. But what else have I got for a shimmer that I can dig into? Let's look at this intense blue, shall we? I mean, look at that. Look at that. Can I just tell you, is that, I want to compare that to Pat McGrath. Okay, before I go in and put shimmer on my eyes, I've had to pull this out. So I'm going to, this is deeper than what I just had. So I'm going to go in with, next to it, I'm going to go into a deeper shade. That was the one that that was the one that I tried. So I'm going into this one, and I'm going into this one, and I'm going into this one. This is Pat McGrath. It does have a deep richness to it, but I mean, that's Pat McGrath there. Okay, so for my outer corner, I'm just going into here, sitting it on my shoulder. Jesus. Oh, that's a beautiful bronze. I just wanted to keep a little bit of depth there. And I did think I was going to go in, oh, that is a gorgeous shade, but I saw that. I mean, that would be the most, what am I doing? Maybe I use that as the inner corner. Okay, is that the shade I want? So let's go across the lid with that. I'm going to put this down because I will do my other eye now. This type of shade, this rosy peachy gold, I just love this shade. Now, where I've put that shimmer, I'm just going to go in, I think I'm just going to go in with this shade here, and just go over that to give it a little bit of depth. Just stamping it there. It's still keeping that shimmer. It's just giving you a little bit of extra depth in that outer corner. Now going in with this shimmer on the inner corner here. And this I could have done all over the lid. The only thing I wish is that it probably had a couple more light mattes. So this bony white gold that this shimmer is, bony yellow gold, I'd really have liked a bone matte. Or even a white, something like that would be really awesome. Just lining now, this is, ow, don't poke yourself in the eye. This is a old Morphe eyeliner, unfortunately discontinued, but I do believe you can get something around this shade from like either Rimmel or Maybelline. It's a really warm brown. Okay, going under the eyes now, what are we using? Let's go in with Shine Bright. And line under. And then I actually think I'm going to go into Upbeat, tap that off, and use that to smoke out under my eye. You can see this is quite a big fat brush. Because it's keeping it on the warmer side. I've just been watching, I haven't watched it for a long time. I've just been watching RuPaul's Drag Race. I'm watching All Stars 5. The one that's got, I already know who wins, and spoiler alert, it's old, so Jinx Monsoon. And that's why I'm watching it, because I forgot how much I loved her. And my God, she is hilarious. She's so good at what she does. Probably a couple of the funniest moments ever on RuPaul's is in this season. Just going in with that white gold now under the eye. If you have watched it, you'll know what I mean. Otherwise you can find it on YouTube. Her doing Judy Garland was comedic genius, even her Natasha Lyonne. But I can't stop watching it, can't stop going on YouTube. Her doing her ad-lib where she is the little pig. Funniest thing, makes me laugh every time. Look where we are with the eyes. I mean, my God, I'm really more than happy with that. I am just going to go and do the rest of my face, my mascara, my lips, and get ready for work, and I'll be right back. Okay, so we are back and I am all ready for work. I'm really loving this warm, fiery look. This palette, I'm actually thinking I might dig into it and create a few more looks out of this. Like, look at these greens. These look like they're right up my alley. Then you've got some darker ones. I actually think this is probably really underrated, and not even for, as I said, a young person in your family. Like, look at that. That's a gorgeous look. I'm really impressed. I'm just swatching into some of these shades now. And of course I'm going into shimmers just to, because they show up well. Actually, I'll pop a, purple's a really hard one to do. So I've got 3 shimmers and 1 matte. So look at that, that's a yellowy shimmer. We've got the pink. This is a purplishy fuchsia matte, and then another shimmer. I'm really impressed, to the point now I think I want to go back on their website and see what else they've got. I'm definitely going to be playing around in these shades 100%. I'm definitely going to be playing in there. I mean, let's get rid of all the brights, right? And just look at this area here. She's a great palette. I'm so happy with this look. Go revisit what you've got in your stash. If you are like me and you have a few palettes, don't be afraid to dive in there and see what you've got. If you're looking for a new palette, that might be worth, look, I'll link the shop down below in the website. I paid for this with my own money a long time ago. Go check it out. Like, That is it, my friends. Until next time, don't forget to tell your mum, tell your sister, tell your friends, come along, subscribe. Tell me what palettes you want me to play in. Tell me what you'd like me to do. Until next time, my loves, take care. Bye.